Oh boy, I'm just making sure everything's showing up and it looks like it is. Great. Do I have Discord on here? Oh, I don't. Pony's gonna be muted. I think it's just... I think it's just window capture for Discord. No. Wait, hold up. What's in my game overlay? Wait. Okay, it's like that weird little symbol. Okay, I see what it is. Hold on. There we go. Yes. Okay, start talking. Okay, it's capturing you, at least trying to, so. But yeah, we're doing Apothecary's Diary fan art stuff, and Pony's just doing whatever she feels like, so. Yeah. We're just chilling and drawing and all the fun stuff. So, what do you want to talk about, Pony?
I don't know.
Also, I'm kind of tempted to actually shut the door for the animals. Okay, I'm gonna go do that real quick. Hold up.
I love you, Bella.
Okay, there we go. I'm back. We got Zelda music going on, too. You know what, something I should figure out how to do is, you know how, like, on other overlays, when someone talks on Discord, it'll, like, change their picture to, like, a talking, picture?
Mm-hmm.
I should do that. I should do that at some point.
Be fun.
It's always so funny to remember that anime stuff keeps clothes so much simpler. I was like, oh, this is gonna take a while. I'm like, oh, this probably won't take very long at all.
Mm-hmm.
So, considering we've seen, so far just season 1, what are your thoughts on Autopod? There we go. That's how we're gonna start the conversation.
I mean, I think it's fun. I've seen a lot of memes and it's just funny. It is a very enjoyable show to watch, though.
Mm-hmm.
I know season 2, when that eventually gets onto Netflix, will be touching on a lot of, like, heavier topics, but I'm looking forward to it, at least.
I know, it's one of those shows that's, like, deceptively more mature than you think it would be.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there have been some moments I'm like, oh, right. Then it makes you question your own... Yeah. So, okay, you know, I should probably pick a topic that you'll actually want to talk about.
Sorry, I don't have too much to say about it.
Tell me about your D&D world. There we go. Also, I need to turn this up for myself. Why is everything so quiet?
Okay, the world of my D&D campaign set on the planet Orivita. You're gonna make me pull up the map, aren't you?
Hell yeah. I mean, nobody's gonna see it on stream, so you don't actually have to worry too much. You put in just fucking France!
Yeah.
You just put in the country of France. Like,
I find it just hilarious on just a running gag of French memes.
I'm still
And
mad
then
that
just-
my elf couldn't be from France. Like, what do you mean? I'm like the embodiment of a snobby rich person. Also, her eye is not doing what I want it to. It's a little more slanted than that.
Okay, you're gonna need to give me more direction. What do you want to know about the world?
Give us an overview of the campaign you're wanting to run.
Alright, so the world is celebrating 100 years of peace. You've been invited to a party in the kingdom of Mercadia by the king and queen to celebrate the years of peace and prosperity the land has encumbered after the death of a tyrant demon king. So, you and other people go to the party, presumably, and suddenly there is a zombie horde heading straight towards the palace.
And
Still with me?
yes, I'm still with you.
Okay, you're just quiet. You're not saying
Well,
anything.
yeah, because
so
you're
it's like, is
talking.
it capturing me or no? Is it capturing me or no?
Don't worry, it is. You're very loud because I turned you up.
Okay, that's good. Anyways, some zombies approach the palace, and a prophecy is foretold from one zombie that manages to get its way inside. So the king decides to send the party out to go solve this little apocalypse problem that's going on, so the world doesn't go back into shambles that it used to be in. So yeah, that's kind of the gist. You go on the quest following the prophecy to go defeat bad guy that is using a primordial being to enslave the dead of the world.
Ooh, a primordial being. How does that work?
It's an embodiment of pestilence. So think four horsemen. You're
You've been
going
doing
after
a
one
lot
of
of
the four
stuff with the
horsemen.
four horsemen, I've noticed.
I find it neat, and well, I'm gonna add in some of my own characters into it because I can.
If that ain't a mood.
Yep. I mean, if you made a campaign, would you not, like, put in some of your guys that you're a fan of? Like, would you not have some, like, random kitsune ladies? Or just, like, I don't know, some fancy demon prince guy?
I mean, considering that I was trying to go fully original with my campaign, maybe there's, like, in other countries, probably I do something like that, but I didn't
So,
really
like,
come
you've got
across...
characters, it's fun to put them in as NPCs. Like,
That is true.
I have other characters of mine that I'm using as NPCs. Like, one of them is kind of like a princey guy. Fuck it, that princey guy is now, you know, the prince that's gonna be there at the party. Huzzah, fun times.
Yeah, that's true. I mean... Sorry, I'm just writing down my... I'm saving the file so I don't, like, lose it. But yeah, that kind of makes sense. I was kind of... I don't know. It's one of those, I keep my series fairly separate. Like, I'm not like you, that I just make NPCs, or I make characters just to have them. Like, they're all specifically tied to a story. So, it's hard for me to imagine, like, oh yeah, I'll just throw this one in here. Like, that doesn't make sense. Why are they in medieval Europe when they should be in, you know, a
Yeah,
Japanese
my characters
bathhouse?
are more like tropes of things instead of like specific people and certain things. Like my character's like one of them. This is a bookworm vampire. Their characteristics are vampire, bookworm. They will go and try to grab any books they see. They're probably a little bit autistic, but you know, that's another thing that they'll unpack later. That they are vampire with books. Any situation I have that needs a bookkeeper or like a scroll shop or like anything fancy literature wise, them. They are in. I now have that.
Gotcha.
It's very nice to have and just like fun exercises. Like, what if I just had a character that like fit this kind of trope?
Mm-hmm.
What if I like had a mean character that gets redeemed by suddenly seeing the good in people instead of like the snobbiness?
Yeah, I get that. I think that's kind of what I was doing, kind of, with the new series I was working on. Which I think I made...
Mhm.
Dude, I'm having such a hard time trying to rewrite the first few drafts that I had. Because I'm not trying to rush things as much as I did before. But it's also really hard. Because,
Mhm.
you know, I think I spaced out episode 1 pretty good. It's still kind of on par with what I originally had with some changes. Episode 2, I'm wondering if I should shorten it to where... Well, no, because it's like the other episode 2 where, like, they're leaving town, but they don't quite get to the city in episode 2. That happens in episode 3. So episode 3 is like a weird sort of exposition through town, and then you get to the manor. It's really hard, too, because you know, I wanted the whole, oh, her body also, you know, magically changes. I wanted to get rid of that because of the whole, like, I don't want to have to deal with a body image motif, whatever. Like, she's just gonna be the way
Yeah.
she is the whole time. You know, as much as I'd love to explore that, I don't want to go down that rabbit hole because we're already down a completely different rabbit hole. But I definitely wanted to stay on the whole, like, self-worth, at least. Like, I don't know, am I good enough? Am I, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know, it was just hard, so... And it didn't help that the internet died at work, and I don't like typing documents down on my phone, so...
Same. I hate doing that so much.
It's because I can't format it the way I want, and it's not easy enough to scroll.
Yeah,
And
that's
you can't
exactly
see
it.
the full page, and it drives me nuts!
Mm-hmm.
Oh, should I have had her facing the other way so I could have the flower in her hair? Probably should have, but... That's fine. But yeah, no, if you get the chance, I should definitely, I'd like to ask you to maybe look at it. I definitely took a lot of your criticism, like your and King's criticism.
Yeah.
So I think Lucas is a little more confident and he's not as wimpy. The unfortunate part, I almost feel like maybe he's too pushy, but also, see, I'm trying to do the whole, like, yeah, he's helping. And she, you know, she even asks, like, hey, why are you helping me? Like, I get the whole, like, oh, take me to the doctor thing, but you don't have to help me anymore. And he's like, well, I'm a civil servant that needs to help people. But I hate it. It's like, am I writing him as, like, a creep? But that's not what I'm intending at all. You know?
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm so confused, man. Why did I have to start a new series? I have all these other ones, but... It's because I wanted the self-indulgent. That's what I wanted. God damn it, Tablet, will you stop being a little... Why are you doing this? You can't be wearing out already.
He's making a pose with a guitar hard.
What my tablet is doing, it's basically just flashing the screen and slowly dimming itself. Okay, now you're fine? Bro. Okay, well now it's fine. Jesus. Tonight's an interesting night, apparently. My therapy gets cancelled and I
fall for you over again.
Definitely change mine.
My phone is just like not having a fun time like connecting to the stream or anything.
Oh, is my
Fucking
stream not
be in the
coming
stream.
up? Oh no.
Oh my god.
Oh no. Dude, Mau Mau's so freaking pretty when she puts on that one dress. I will say, I'm so glad that she's actually not against, like, dressing up. I was so afraid she'd be more like a tomboy character.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
she's
she's
totally
just
like, yeah,
more
I'll dress up, that's
practical.
fine.
She's just a very practical lady. Like, oh yes, it is dangerous to do something like this, so.
That is true. No, it's definitely great.
Oh my god,
I
I'm
don't know how well
hating
this is
all
gonna
of the
turn out.
poses I'm making. This sucks.
Oh. Too bad we can't dual screen what we're doing, huh? 2 artists drawing at the same time. We probably could, but the computer would probably explode. Trust me, I've been able to put this thing through the ringer, but it can only go through the ringer so often. And for so long. I hate doing banks because I can never understand how they work, and I think they're not long enough. Is that a king? Has the king come to join us? I don't normally do that, but I figured since it's him. Oh, I hope his appointment went well today. I hope it was exciting and there's some good news. You don't have to share, by the way. I'm just saying I hope it went well for ya. It's definitely very, very exciting. Gosh dang it, there's no... Okay, that's a good reference of the dress. Okay.
Like, trying to find, like, pose references with, like, guitars and shit. And this is difficult. There's not a lot of, like, standing...
Oh my gosh, the ruffles on this dress. Oh my god. Was there ever a date set for season 2 of Apothecary Diaries? Because I know there's been a season 2 date set for Dawn to Dawn. Dude, I'm so
I mean, I
glad
think
we're back
season
into
2 is
series.
already made. It's just needs to get on Netflix.
Yeah. It probably is on Crunchyroll. I don't know. I don't have to deal with the Switch, man. Because that one time that for some reason the Switch just, you need to make it as loud as possible and you switch back to the main menu. And then it's just like, you want me to blow out your eardrums? Oof. That'd be rough. Okay, that ruffles like that. Okay.
Yeah, it looks like season 2 dropped on, like, Crunchyroll on the 10th of January this year.
Wow, and they're already doing season 3? Damn. Oh, also, I guess in season 3, poor
That or it's
Gyokyo
just
is
starting
having
season 3.
a rough time.
I don't know, but we're gonna have to wait for a bit anyways, so.
Yeah, I know. Oh, she doesn't have her nails painted in that. Okay. Cat, will you not try to eat my lamp?
Mm-hmm.
She's trying to eat my lamp.
She'll nibble where she wants. Don't mind her.
She's a little nibbler. She likes to nibble. This is nice. Just like being able to like talk to you. This is nice.
You know, we're both doing stuff.
How's your webcomic coming along?
I got another page done, and that makes some 9 episodes done in total.
How many episodes in the season?
25, like usual.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, so you still kind of have a ways, huh?
Yeah, I kind of have a ways, but I only have 83 pages left to go.
Oh, so okay, so you vary the length that you have to do. Okay.
Not everything is like a set amount of like pages or anything. It's just the section that I want to go on for it.
Mm-hmm.
Because some episodes are like only 5 pages long, while others get like up to 9 or something.
Mm-hmm. Thank God for anime, because I can see how they did the ruffles. Oh no, it's actually way up there, isn't it? I remember drawing the ruffles for Nova Charm. God, was that some of the most annoying work I had to do, but it looked so good.
Hate this one too. Damn it!
What's wrong?
So fucking difficult. I can't make a pose.
Oh, gotcha. You know what I think is really kind of sad with those last few episodes of Apothecary Diaries? Is the whole, like, she was hoping May was going to get bought out. She's like, oh, damn, I thought it was going to be May. And it's like, wait, you weren't intending for your mom? Damn! Also, Lockhann's still around, too, so I wonder how that fares. I wonder if he just shows up sometimes. He's like, hey, May, your mom's doing great. She's probably like, cool, don't care.
Since Lockhand is the head of the clan and everything, technically, Mama is technically princess.
So that makes her case with Jinshi even better! Oh
but
my...
it also makes it a bit more political.
Oh, right. Right, because there's a scene, right, where the Emperor's like, yo, I could take her off your hands. And Jinshi's like, God damn it, Dad, please don't.
Yeah, it's just him messing around anyways.
Honestly, the Emperor seems like a really... I know, apparently his dad was like a jackass. But apparently, like, the current Emperor is actually fairly chill. Like, he actually, like, cares about the ladies in his care.
But then there's the whole plot that's going on, the conspiracy to get rid of that bloodline. That's why Jinshi almost got
that's
killed.
why Jinshi almost died. Okay, well.
Yeah, it gets explained later on, but that's, you know that other, like, Suri lady, the one that faked her death?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she's in on it, and also not happy about what the previous Emperor did.
Oh, so they're all mad about the... Has there been any mention about what the current Emperor has done, or has he just kind of, like, been around?
Current guy's just chilling. He's having kids.
Dude, that's gonna be weird, like, psychologically. Like, just this dude comes in, and it's like, oh, you bear my children, and it's like, okay. But, like, your kids live with you, so, like, what's gonna happen to little, what's her name? Gyokio's daughter? Oh, hello! Welcome to the stream! Those are some really cute little emojis, thank you! That's so nice,
Hello.
welcome on in. We're just drawing. I'm drawing Mao Mao from Apothecary Diaries, and Pony, here, what are you working on? I never asked. Are you working on your webcomic or your D&D stuff?
I'm working on, D&D art stuff.
Nice. See, that's what we're working on today. Oh, I love the little person, little rainbow wings. That's so cute. Oh, thank you. That's so nice of you. Thanks for following. Oh, goodness, I'm dropping stuff. Thank you. Well, I hope you enjoy. We try to keep the drawing streams really chill. We're just listening to some Zelda lo-fi stuff. So, feel free to kick back, relax, ask any questions if you'd like. Yeah. We're just talking, we were talking about Apothecary Diaries and the current Emperor, so... Yeah! Feel free to chime in, chill, whatever you'd like to do. So, where were we? We're talking about the Emperor. How this Emperor's a chill dude, but his dad was an asshole, so... Yeah. I wonder how he feels, like... Because he had to be in on the whole thing with Oduo of, like, switching the babies or whatever, right? So... I don't know, man. I want to know more! God, it... It's such a good series. It really is. Did we ever talk about favorite characters? I mean, I know mine up there is definitely Jinchi. I mean, he's voiced by frickin' Gojo. How can you not? Pony, did you have a favorite? If you're saying stuff,
not really, surprisingly.
Oh, okay. Really? I will say if
there's not, like, big attachment to any particular character.
I would say design-wise, though, Lady Lishu, the Crystal Concubine, or Crystal Pavilion one, she's so frickin'... Is it Liwa?
Lishu is the little girl.
Right, Lishu is the little girl. Right. Okay, right. Lishu is the little girl. Lihua is the other... She's the blue. Right. I love her design. She's so pretty. I feel so bad for her, though. The whole, like, yeah, your kid just kind of... Whoop. 'Cause you were using the makeup and you weren't paying attention to the note. I really thought she was going to be a lot more antagonistic, too. But it is straight up, like, just grief struck her. But she's been surprisingly chill. Her lips are going to look weird. How am I going to fix this? Maybe I just don't have my lip lines? Maybe that's what I do. And I just... Oh, maybe I just don't have her mouth open. Maybe that will fix it. Oh, that makes her seem kind of young, though. Do I move her mouth down? She's not smiling, though, so I can't... Oh, I didn't pick a good pose. It's kind of static looking. You know what? The rendering will fix it. We put all our faith into the rendering.
Be careful, rendering doesn't always fix it.
It does for me! Also, this sheer scarf that she's got. I nearly forgot about that. There we go. That's what'll help add fluidity, is her shawl? Scarf? I don't know. I'm gonna have to play around with the lighting in this, too. So I can get more of that nighttime sparkle. Make it sparkly. Plenty of sparkles. I will say, part of me is kind of mad about the whole... But I understand why, because it's not the point of the show. But also, what's really funny, too, is that apparently the author's family, the mangaka's family, is also hounding them, like, hey, when are they getting together? Well, yeah, I'm just reiterating. And I feel the same way. I am also part of that family, also wondering when they're getting together. Come on, I just, part of me is also kind of like, I don't know, because you could tell Jinshi definitely cares, but Mao Mao's like, eh. And I'm like, come on, Mao Mao. He likes you. Come on. Can't you be a little nicer about it? Probably not. Time-lapse record. There we go. So then I can post a time-lapse later. Oh. I could still put a rose in her hair. It would just be poking up from her head. That could work. That could be fine. I'll need to pick a spot for that. I have my rose brushes because they're really freaking pretty. Although having one that kind of faces out like that is probably better. Yeah, that should work.
I've spent this entire time, this entire half hour, doing nothing but making a pose.
Oh, wow. Must be a pretty important pose.
I tried like 10 different things, and this one I don't even like all that much, but it's just acceptable at this point.
It's just acceptable at this point, she says. It's one of those, I gotta remember I'm like drawing in my own style, so I don't have to worry too much about accuracy. But I also want to care about accuracy. Because she's got the eyelashes underneath.
Speaking of eyelashes, there are eyelashes in my eyes.
You kind of just have a chronic problem with eyelashes, don't you?
I do! And it fucking sucks.
Attack of the eyelashes. What, you mean attack on eyelash?
I think this silence for me is deafening.
Oh, you put... The silence is deafening.
Let's see, if I played Discord through my phone and Spotify through my phone, I don't think...
It would
but then I have
sound
your
funky
stream
in my
stuff
stream.
That's going over the volume.
No,
it,
if you
it
put
doesn't
in
come over if
earbuds-
it's through the...
If you put in earbuds,
If it
it's
comes
fine.
through the same phone device, it doesn't. It's just... Okay, I can mute your stream, so I can have Spotify on my own, and then you can't hear it at all. So as long as I don't get the compelling to sing, be fine.
That's fine, I'll just keep you yapping. Everybody, start asking Pony questions so she can, you know, yap and not sing.
I like questions. Ask questions about my comic.
Yes, ask about her webcomic.
I'm gonna do an ask the characters at some point eventually.
Dude, I was just
Probably
thinking about that
before
earlier.
people
I was gonna ask you to do that. I'm like, you should do that, because I feel like that'd work.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Enough outlet space. Like, electronic outlets?
Yeah, his room is notorious for having, like, 2 outlets in the entire room. All of them being behind furniture
Oh.
in annoying places. And it's literally only just, like, the 2 outlets, so that's 4 power outlets normally, but if you know how many electronics he has, Xbox, TV, computer, charging cables, headphone charging cables, controller charging cables, and alarm clock. Too many things for 4 outlets.
Yeah, that does feel like a lot.
Yeah, so 3 power strips is what he needs apparently.
My room is actually surprisingly a lot less, like, power stripped up than I thought it was. Like, there's literally just the one outlet that does both my lamp and the power strip that I do for my computer, and that power strip is, for the most part, strictly just stuff for the computer, like monitors and the tower itself. And then I have the power strip attached to my desk that I use for things like my Switch charging and my Wii, and the lights that I have on my desk. And then that's literally it. There's an outlet behind my bed I can't get to. There's an outlet by the chair that I have my fan attached to, but I hardly use that. So, at least it's not time to use it yet. That's gonna suck during the summer when I want to stream, and then it's just overly hot for no reason.
Oof.
Is gonna be baking, so either I'm going to die of heat exhaustion, or everyone has to deal with an annoying fan sound. And I feel like I'm willing to die so everyone has okay audio. Hey! Get out of here, bot! Nobody needs you here! No one needs whatever you're talking about. Goodbye! I banish you to the ether!
The Shadow Realm with you.
You've been banished to the Shadow Realm! That one actually showed up in my chat. I'm kind of sad about that. Damn. What a turn of events. Also, oh, I just did one eye. I'm like, wow, her eyebrows are not showing up. And it's like, it's because I didn't do them. Am I gonna turn into a valley girl? Oh no. That is, I am the complete opposite of one of those.
Like having the little ability of a tablet to just take other apps and display them over others. Very nice.
Nice.
Picture-in-picture is a wonderful invention. Should I be streaming what I'm doing to, like, the Discord from my tablet?
I'm not gonna see it because if I want Spotify to show up, you have to, I have to keep Spotify up on the main thing. So,
But, like,
I mean, you can. I
King
just
could
won't see
watch
it.
it too.
I mean, if you want
King,
to.
would you want to watch it? He's even paying attention. Probably not. He's probably playing Oblivion again.
I don't blame him. I kind of want to play Oblivion.
He was watching The Walking Dead, and that gave me a dream last night where there was zombies, and it was so annoying. Because the things going on around me when I sleep influences my dreams.
Dude, I had a pretty terrifying dream last night. It was one of those dreams I woke up, not quite cold sweat, but it might as well have been. Like, oof. So, I remember, like, in the dream, it initially started as, oh, hey, we're gonna do, like, a 20-person D&D group. Or, like, they were D&D, like, auditions to play with, like, Matt Mercer or something. Something super cool, right? Something, the dream shifted, so I probably lost. I don't know, I tend to lose auditions, for anything. So, you know, there, no surprise there. But apparently I was, like, watching somebody on stream. And, like, it wasn't a VTuber, it was a guy with his webcam. I'm guessing I must have saw the guy's face at some point, but I couldn't tell you who he was. And, in there, he kept calling me out on stream, kind of just being rude. So I was just like, oh, whatever, dude, okay, fine. So I decided to block him. And I guess I was trying to report him, too. And he's like, oh, you're gonna try to report me? Well, I just hacked your computer. And I just hacked your bank account. So I'm watching, you know, the whole my mouse is moving on its own. And, like, he's doing all this stuff, and somehow he infects, other family members' computers. And stuff, like, it was straight up terrifying to see, like, my life just falling apart in front of my eyes because one dude somehow was able to hack my shit. It was...
Tell me you were raised poor without telling me you were raised poor.
Dude, it was downright terrifying. Like, I don't...
Yeah, sounds it.
I told Crow about it this morning. She's like, really? And I'm like, yeah. It was just, ugh. It was downright just, ugh. I did not like it. It was not great. Oh, wow. I did not do that ribbon. The ribbons here very well. Here, maybe that'll fix it.
I was hearing the background music of Sleep Token voices. Do you ever, like, listen to songs and, like, specifically the singers for, like, specifically their voice? And then it's like, this character I would want them to play them. I would want this voice to be in a product. Well,
I
project.
mean, there's been, like, maybe a couple, but that's just because, I don't know, I kind of got obsessed with them. Like, Amelie, probably a good example. The thing is, though,
Yeah.
because I've seen her voice act other stuff, so I'd have to actually, like, see the voice acting. But,
Mhm.
I don't know, I've never gone for, like, I've gone for specific bands and stuff, but not
hello.
really the, other stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I can already tell you, like, I think at some point, depending on where the webcomic goes, I might make a video of, like, this is who I'd want to voice my webcomic characters if they ever got animated. And, the thing is, it's so hard for me to cast female characters. I can't, for the life of me, figure out a voice to pick. Because either, like, their voices all just blend into my head, or because of how I write, oftentimes, you know, the female characters are, you know, a little close to home. So,
Yeah.
you know, we have that issue going on.
Mm-hmm. Since most of my characters are guys, it's very easy to find voices that I like. Like
See, it's
Ashter,
really easy
Ben
for me for the
Diskin.
guys as well.
Absolutely Ben Diskin for Ashter. That would be wonderful. I have a lot of characters that, like, have, like, singer person who, like, the voice actors would be. Which is, like, a terrible thing to do, but it's like, I would want someone close, like, close to sounding like this person to be playing them, basically.
You've been told to check your phone.
Yeah, I saw. What about my phone? 'Cause I saw a stream thing. Yeah, that's what you texted. I don't see anything else. Yeah, he said check your phone and just had stream, and I was like, yeah, that's what we're doing. We're in a stream, very good. And then he had to clarify, stream it to Discord. Oh, okay. Okay. Where the fuck is my Discord on my tablet? My Discord.
You know what you know what how your
Discord.
voice inflection just sounded like? The
Okay.
Seven Deadly Schmucks princess, what is it, Veronica? Come on,
Yep.
Bubbles! I have a feeling like you'd make for a great Veronica. Bubbles, get over here. And I'd be like, Captain Boyfriend! Oh, wait, I can't do it right. Let me just rough up a little more. I got stuff in my throat. Hold on. No, I can't do it. I'm not gonna try. Okay, anyways. I was gonna do something with it. It just didn't work.
Okay.
Oh, shoot, I deleted that. Okay. I was like,
I gotta
"This
figure
one."
out streaming.
Okay.
Okay, is it working? 1, 2, 3.
Oh, hold
King
on.
of
Let me
the
bring
House
up.
Bloody
Let
here.
me bring up Discord and let me see if it's
Are you?
working.
Okay.
I have a watch stream button.
Yeah.
It's
Click that.
loading. Yeah, it's working.
Sweet. You can see a beautiful man face.
I see a man face. I don't know if it's beautiful.
Oh, it will be beautiful. Can you see this little window I have?
Yeah.
Off to the side. Yeah, it will be
Yeah.
that beautiful man's face.
Nice.
The Frenchman.
The French. French.
That's why I put France in here. Because that's where he's from. Canonically. And his stuff. He is French. And it was one of the funniest jokes ever come up with. The French.
Do you shave your armpits? No, Frenchman.
Now we gotta have Spotify playing on here.
You know, whenever I hear that, my mind always goes back to this one random conversation. Well, it wasn't necessarily a random conversation, but a time with Dad. You know, as we were getting older and we kind of, needed more, like, other, hygiene products. And it's like, Dad,
Yeah.
can I have a razor, please? And he's like, why don't you just go French for the summer? And I'm like, what does that mean? And he's like, the French don't shave. And I'm like, that sounds uncomfortable. Can I please? And, I mean, I don't think he would have, like, held it from me, but it was kind of funny still. He's like, why weren't you practical?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know.
And the question is, do I keep him with glasses in the campaign, or do I get rid of his glasses in the campaign?
Are glasses a thing in your world? Because glasses
Yes,
definitely...
they are.
Okay. Because I was going to say, there's
Contacts,
like certain...
however, are not. But he is known to wear contacts normally. And he is also known to just suffer with bad vision to look cooler.
So, as a... Because you said he was going to be a bard?
Yeah.
So, like, how is he gonna... I don't know. Is he gonna want to look cool, or is he just gonna be like... Because maybe glasses are seen as a, like a sign of wealth. Maybe he wants to wear glasses, because not everybody can afford them, so he looks like a wealthy
He's fucking
dude.
shit poor, don't even.
So then, obviously,
So
he
he
wouldn't
is,
have
like-
glasses. There you go, solved it for you. Because glasses were expensive to make, dude. Especially effective ones.
And I mean, like, it just depends on where he's at, on what his vision's like, really.
Mm-hmm.
Because he ain't a human. He's a special little boy. And no, it's not because he's French. As funny as that would be.
What, you saying the French ain't special? He's...
I'm saying the French are blind.
Damn, I knew I wasn't special. And now you just gotta confirm it.
I know, I was special. I was in the bedrooms.
Right. Where's just a couple of self-deprecating cheese?
See, I can make stupid jokes like that when it's about me, but other people, no, that's rude, that's bad, you shouldn't do that. That's self-deprecating. No, when it's me, it's alright. Everything is perfectly fine.
Oh yeah, I remember, like, I think it was yesterday or something, we were talking about, like, your hours or whatever, and both, Crow and, oh, I don't know what to call the other one. But they were like, Alex, we shouldn't have to gaslight you to take a day off, and I'm like, what do you mean you gaslit me?
I did gaslight you with the, one time when we had to deal with that one situation with Munther. About Carrie telling you to take the day off. I did tell her just like, oh yeah, can she take the day off? I'm just gonna say that you're forcing her.
Well, I mean, I ended up texting her sometime after that as well, and she said, nope, yeah, you're coming in, and I texted her in the morning. I'm like, hey, I guess Mom's actually fine, so I can come in. She's like, nope, you're staying home, and I'm like, damn, okay. And I didn't do anything productive with my time, so...
Which is fine.
See, maybe that's a good reason why I'm in therapy, is I gotta figure out the whole productivity mindset. I gotta rework it. Because I was beating myself up over the weekend, like, God, I probably could have made a video. But then I was like, oh, I don't really want to do the D&D one, just because the amount of work having to go into that, it kind of stressed me out a little. So I'm like, okay, what if I just go with a Genshin one? Cause I'll work on Fischl, Razor, and Bennett. You know, another nice little group. And I didn't do any of that either. I'm so mad about it.
Oof.
Especially spam from Stardew. I still need to do a dang Stardew playthrough on stream. I just need to pick a time to do that. See, maybe that's what I need. Like, on the one hand, I'll have therapy on Tuesdays, and so I'll just do therapy Tuesdays, fan art Tuesdays on stream, and then I should pick a day, because I was doing Thursdays for, like, my solo games. Because Monday, I play with you guys. Tuesdays, I was doing art. But then I was like, oh, maybe 3 days is too much. But I think that's because I was doing it during when I had a ton of work to do. And now that work is essentially dead right now until the fall. Like, I could bring that up again. So maybe Thursdays, I start doing Stardew Thursdays. Because it's one of those, I kind of want to leave the weekends open just in case. Because literally Sunday, I was going to go play Sims, and as soon as I booted up the game, I get a text from Mom. Hey, kiddo, do you want lunch? Yeah, you're paying for it, so I guess I'll come out. But I'm like, damn, why is it as soon as I'm ready to start something, someone's like, I'm gonna text Alex and tell her I want to do this thing, and she's gonna come along. Because she literally wasn't doing anything else better.
I didn't know he canonically had a widow's peak.
Yeah, he does. Also, you were so loud on my side.
You were also very loud for me as well. You jump scared me. Also, I forgot that you were
sorry,
in Discord.
my headset's charging, so it's going off of my laptop mic.
Ah.
Oh my gosh, will it literally let me fucking adjust your thing? Go away, fucking.
Oh wait, yeah, I think I can. Can
Sorry.
I adjust you in Discord? Adjust. Oh my gosh, you
There we go.
can.
Quieter.
You don't have to mute yourself. You can. You should be good now.
No, I have to mute myself because I have fans going, and that's background noise.
No,
Oh, okay.
don't turn off. Yeah, shut the fuck up.
Got it. Understood. Understood. Oh, do I need to put? Oh,
The
I need to
tablet's
put.
nice, but it's got so many annoying things. It's annoying.
I need to put your little guy in. Yeah, I need
Yeah,
to.
a
I
lot
need to
of the
set up
characters I have
Discord to do
actually
the
have
fun
just,
animated
widow
stuff.
peaks.
I get little guy privileges.
You get little
Yeah.
guy privileges.
That's not a little guy.
He was going to become a little guy. Come on,
That was a very big man.
Yeah.
Oh
Are
my
you
god,
scared
the
of him?
stream on my phone is so far behind.
Oh, you guys are covering up my logos. Thanks a lot.
No logos for you.
Too bad.
No, I gotta figure out how to do that Discord thing where when you guys show up or talk, it just like gets you and highlights you. Or Pony, you could draw them with their mouths open, so when you talk, they go boop, ba-doop, ba-doop. You know.
Mhm. His hair's fun to do, but it gets so difficult at times too. He's always just got this like little like blue strand. Always just like hanging out.
Ah, frick.
Language.
You come in just for that, jeez. Okay, I think I'll have to do the sash on a completely separate layer because of the opacity stuff. So we'll worry about that later. Since I'm listening to Zelda music, is there anything that you guys would want to see in the next Zelda game? Or, I guess, I don't know if King's a huge fan of Zelda or not. But, any...
Better playability in an open world so that it doesn't crash or lag.
Gotcha. Pony, you got any say on what you'd want to see in the next Zelda? And this doesn't have to be just gameplay-wise. It can be, like, story-wise, too.
I do think it'd be fun if we had, like, a return to, like, the Wolf Link mechanic. Or, like, a Majora's Mask kind of thing, where, like, you can, like, change Link up a bit to, like, get different abilities.
Ooh, yeah. I think that'd be nice, too. Like, I think it would be interesting if they brought the masks back. I mean... But then again, like, they try to keep each game to a specific thing, you know? So...
Yeah.
Like, it'd have to be
Yeah,
a pretty
it's already tell, it's
significant
difficult.
transformation.
Oliver, why must you be a difficult man to draw? It's just not nice, you know.
Let's see, she's super pale. Let me get a little more pinkish. Ooh, no. Oh, but then again, my drawing tablet does look different than a normal monitor. That looks okay. That's not bad. Let's see, there was this one where she was being held by Jinshi, so I can see what... Because she's blushed and all that. And, oh, she keeps her freckles on. Gotta make sure to get the freckles. Oh, those are gonna be way too big. And she's got kind of like a pink blush going on. Oh, shoot. The neighbors are excited over something.
I forget how much hair I actually give him. Like, it gets so drastically changed in each variation I draw him.
Dude, her mouth is so small. It's weird.
I gotta say, I do just love how I do my line work, because goddamn does it look good! What? I could kiss him. Also, that's a very good mouth that I did, and I've been struggling with mouths recently.
Well, good. I'm glad that can work out for you.
Oh, like, seriously, I spent, like, an hour on, like, trying to do one mouth recently. Putting all sorts of, like, little details into his hair. He's a special guy that gets fun hair. Oh, that looks cool.
Hmm?
The one I'm drawing, that looks cool.
Oh, good.
Oh, hell yeah, I fucking love this! Oh my god!
It's so nice when you have that feeling, huh? Because it's like, oh my god, I'm looking so good.
Mhm.
I think I'm gonna have to do like the color overlay with this, just so you can have that more blue night sky come through.
What sucks is that I'm making his hair as complicated as his tattoos.
That's one thing that I'm kind of like dreading, and I'm like, oh, the hair complexity. But I tell you what, doing the simpler outfits has definitely helped me. I came up with a better design for Katarina today, actually.
Nice.
Oh, and you know the other gal, I don't know, I don't want to say her name on stream, but you know the really pretty gal that I keep talking about at work that she does our premium stuff that I talk about sometimes?
No. Send the name to me.
It starts with an M. Well, anyways, apparently, so, you know, since she's in a separate office and she doesn't, you know, she's not as with us as often, apparently, when I was just I say I'm doodling, but, you know, I'm, like, coloring in my sketches and stuff. But apparently she was talking with Crow, and she was like, you know, Alex said it was just doodling. But that wasn't doodling. That was a full-on drawing, and it was amazing. And I'm like, oh no, she sees my stuff now. She knows I'm goofing off. But she also thinks it's really good goofing off, so I guess it's a win.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I've been doing that so much at work recently, and it's like, oh, you need to do this. And I'm like, how about we don't? And I just don't. I mean, what's really funny today is like, oh, maybe I should do some stuff, and then the internet cut out, and I'm like, well, this is a great excuse to not do anything.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, it was a weird day.
To me, this hair too complicated. I have to stop to get rid of some of it.
we felt really bad too because, you know, it's finals week, so all the students were gonna have to, like, do all that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And we didn't get sent, so the internet went out about, like, 12 o'clock, right? No,
Yeah.
even before that, like 11:30, and we didn't get anything back until, like, 4 o'clock. It was
Lovely.
nuts.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, time to go on to Pinterest and look for board outfits.
I love it when as soon as I put in the stuff for the eyes, it starts looking good. Like, it makes me feel so much better.
Oh my god, your stream overlay is just in the way of my browsing.
Wait, how is my stream overlay in your way?
It's on my phone. It's in a little window.
Oh,
I'm trying to scroll through
okay.
Pinterest currently.
So then just say, like, the stream or the Twitch thing.
Yeah, but it's also like an overlay on my thing.
Ah.
So window and window capture.
Oh my god, some of her eyelashes disappeared. Wait, I gotta fix that. Wait. Also, apparently she is actually, in fact, missing an eyebrow, so I need to fix that as well. She doesn't have very, like, thick eyebrows, so it looks a little wonky, but it's fine. Also, her hair is like a green-black. I think this green will... Oh, yeah, this will work. Oh, maybe
Yeah,
darker?
it's supposed to be black, but to make it interesting, it's green.
Yeah, it's basically like a green-hued black.
Yep.
But it's definitely more like the blue-greenish. I noticed, like, with your hairbrush stuff, it seemed like you kept it pretty... see, mine definitely, like, gives all that texture.
What you want to do is big brush strokes first. You don't want to do the small details. You want to do the big overall, like make the brush size really big to get all of those front strands first. And I recommend starting with the darker colors first and outlining your shadows.
See, essentially, I use it as a texture thing, so I end up, like, lowering opacity and stuff later. So I don't quite... Like, it's not gonna
So
look
you're going to go
like
through, like,
that.
5 different colors in it, and you're going to be blending that a lot with it. That's what I typically do. So I start with a slightly darker color and kind of go through and give all of the hair that general kind of look. Yeah, like that. And then I go in with a darker color than that, lower the brush size so it's a little smaller so I can do more of the details and get the shadowy areas behind the head, where it's kind of like flowing underneath things, stuff like that. And then I take that original color, smooth it out a bit, make some areas lighter, and then go in with a slightly lighter, change the hue a little bit. So, like, for that green, I would make it a bit more green for it, as opposed to, like, the shadows being, like, a darker bluish. And then the other one just goes onto the other side of that color wheel, with the greens going closer to yellow. And getting it up. And then I'll, like, color shift it as needed. Or if it strays too far from the original color, I go in with a hue brush and set it to that original color that it's supposed to be, and hue fixes it right up.
It just doesn't help that, like, you know, I use, like, more, like, softer shades instead of, you know, the cell shading that the anime stuff does. So,
Yeah.
That also doesn't help. Even though I do cell shading for webcomic stuff. So, I don't know.
Yeah. Cell shading's nice.
It is nice for, like, doing the quick stuff, but when it's rendered illustrations like this, I want it.
I try to use a mix of both cell shading and softer shading. I go in with cell shading first, and then I take an airbrush and lightly go over the areas of shadow where things are further apart. Because if the shadow's close to another thing that it's doing, the shadow's going to be sharp. If it's further away, it's going to be a softer shadow. So, like, stuff right against the skin for, like, say, like a belt or something, or a bracelet, it'll be pretty sharp there. But if their arm is reaching out and the shadow's hitting back on the body, that's going to be airbrushed. I was about ready to give him sleeves, and it's like, wait a minute, this man hates sleeves.
Now, I just screwed up on the face. Now I know why I hate it so much. It doesn't look right. Ugh, but I can't. I've already done all this work. I have to finish it. It's fine. I'll just take the pain.
Man, I wish I had finished drawing his tattoos in Sims so I can just reference the pictures. But no, I didn't. I got lazy and haven't touched that Sim save. Now I am without a reference for an insanely complicated design. It's like shit.
What are your plans for tomorrow evening? Do you have any?
No, I usually don't.
You want to play Wizards tomorrow?
Maybe.
I was saying, because if I'm paying for it again, we might as well.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, the new Genshin update's tomorrow. Never mind. Well, technically tonight.
Okay, drop me for Genshin, I guess.
Do I or do I not stay up until 1 a.m. playing Genshin with a new update? Because technically that becomes active at 10. I'm not streaming it because it's essentially like watching a movie because of all the cutscenes, but...
You should go get it downloaded.
Oh, I've already done that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's good. We just gotta wait for it to, you know, happen. What do you mean you're low on battery? Shut up, phone. I need you for my reference for Mau Mau. I need to know her colors. It's like gold and then like a purple gem on her earring. Okay. Or maybe it's her. Maybe I just didn't do her hair good. That could be it too. I may have messed up her hair. Because it's kind of weird and bumpy. And they always, like, the hair is always, like, a lot bigger than you think it is.
I do think that her mouth is in a slightly odd place. You might want to reposition the mouth a bit, because it kind of looks like she's more puckering her lips. So if you just move it, like, a little bit to the left, I feel like that helps so much.
Well, the thing is, every reference picture that I have has her mouth, like, crazy tiny. And moving it to the left
still,
would
like,
be funky. Like, it needs to line up with the nose. Like,
the
that's...
nose might need to be inset a bit more as well. Because that gives a pretty flat nose.
I mean, that's where the nose was on the model, so I'm not going to worry about it. Also, the mouth could actually be moved over a little bit to the right.
Yeah. Not to the right.
Hold up. Let me cook. I be cooking. Oh, Lord, she cooking. That didn't help much, but it was something.
Yeah, because now it's not in line with her jaw.
Oh my god. God. We're gonna leave it as is. I'm already unhappy with it right now, so we're just gonna roll with the punches. I just wanted to do fan art of some kind today. This is what I picked.
Yeah. I'm not the biggest fan of, like, the 3D model heads for the girls, because I don't like how they are. Like, they're so short and rounded. And it's like, I don't want that. I want, that looks too young. Like, that looks like a teenager I could draw, or, like, just someone younger, but it's like, older has longer face and a stronger jaw.
Yeah, but also going off of Mau Mau, she just looks very young in general, even though, like, she's Gyokyo's age, and, like,
Yeah, I know, but, like, I'm just talking about, like, the models that we use. Anyways. Like, that's one thing that I'm not, like, the biggest fan of with it. So, like, I have to, like, constantly, like, redo the head shape. And I mainly use it just to, like, not have to do stuff like that anyways. Like, I don't want to spend forever on making just a sketch of the, like, body itself. I'd rather just get straight to putting on clothes. Oh my god, I can't tell where this thumb is at.
I just do it because if I have to do proportions from scratch, I'm literally going to be there for like 2 hours making sure it's perfect. I'm straight up because it keeps my proportions correct. That's the reason I use models.
Yeah.
Because when I'm using my sketchbook at work, I don't care about proportions. I just care about getting a design down, like, figuring out the outfit or whatever. Like, that's what I care about. Alright, I forgot she has her little hair thingies. I could put that on the layer with the...
Not to mention hands. The hands are pretty nice.
Yeah, that is true, not having to worry about having to draw hands. Although the hand selection is a little limited, I have to say. So sometimes...
I mean, you can change the finger positions. It's just
I know, but sometimes it's a pain in the ass.
That.
Like, I just want to get to the good stuff,
Mm-hmm.
Get to the goods.
He's been so quiet, just like chilling here.
I know.
Like, we're talking and he's just there.
Sometimes it's just nice to know that somebody's there, and they don't necessarily have to be talking to you.
Yeah.
I think that's what's nice with streaming sometimes, is that, like... I mean, it's also one of those, I don't know if people are actually there or not, but it's just, I don't know. It is just kind of nice to know that...
It gives you the peer pressure of someone's watching you, so you better get something done.
Yeah, that's probably it. Sometimes it feels like somebody's watching me, and I got no privacy.
Banana.
Is that just... Oh, maybe it is just... No. Is it... There's no good, like, references for this outfit that she has. Okay, maybe that is just plain white. Okay, never mind. That, like, it's... Okay, she's a full-on white... Also, is that skirt full-on just white? No, because you have Ginshi character... Oh, wait. No, yeah, it is. So lower down, that's when it goes... Okay. It's so confusing. Okay. She just has like this really long, obnoxious skirt. Whoa, you're eating food? No way! That's crazy! Do it again! Make sure you get it in there. You gotta lift the food, and then you gotta open your mouth, and you gotta put the food in your mouth, but make sure you don't get your fingers in there. I'm such an asshole.
You are. Like, damn.
Well, how else am I supposed to respond? Like, oh, you're eating food? Okay.
I don't know what you eating. Oh wow, I sure do like food too.
Well, you see, every time that
Fucking
comes up, it's
going the
usually
bully
Paper
route.
eating the spiciest thing on the planet. And then he's being like, what, you too wimpy to eat spice? And I'll be like, well, I like to live, so thanks. Remember, you choose to hang around me, so like, I don't know what else to tell you. I can only do so much. It's just that I'm not at my laptop. Okay. Oh shoot, I didn't fill that up.
The amount of freckles that this man has is going to be the death of me.
Ah, death by freckles.
Yep.
Oh, I saw a video the other day. They're like, since Breath of the Wild is over and everything, let's speculate about the next Zelda. And they're like, what if Zelda, but with aliens? And to that I say, that would be incredible.
I mean, weren't they gonna do like almost an alien thing with Breath of the Wild?
Yeah, that was like one of their initial things, so...
Like, it's not far
maybe,
off.
though. I don't... I'm kind of worried, though, for if it does just stick. Like, as much as I love the open world stuff, I do kind of miss, like, you know, the dungeon setup. Great, it's not like I've
Yeah, a
played
lot
ton
of games are
Zelda
open
games.
world now. There's not a lot of games that it's like, yeah, you stick on this like course.
I think the unfortunate part for that is because, you know, it's like, oh, we gotta keep the players,
Done
we
so
gotta
well
keep them coming back.
sale-wise, yeah.
And because, you know, they're
Yeah.
such big budgets, people can only justify paying something if it offers a lot of playtime. which is really unfortunate.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it just would be nice if, like, because that's one thing. Like, I love the characters, but you didn't really get to, like, learn too much about them. Like, yeah, you kind of hung out with Sidon a little bit, and then you kind of did this, and you kind of did that, but you completely bypassed that and be like, okay, Sidon, you guys are having troubles. Okay, bye. I'm gonna go help out these people now. It's like, but Link, we're literally drowning, or all of Hyrule's going to drown. So, I don't know. It felt like the urgency got lost. And it's like, oh, sure, you have Hyrule Castle in the middle, and that's like the glooming end goal, but it's like, oh, I'm going to go help Terrytown. Oh, I'm going to go do this. Oh, I'm going to do that. And it's like, there's no... Because at least with the
Oh
other
my
ones
gosh,
with the
I just
dungeon...
drew the best piece of fabric in my life.
Oh, there you go.
I figured out the squiggle method. I'm not the motherfucking squiggles.
Look at you and your squiggles.
The squiggles.
Oh, this is completely off topic. Remember how last night I was having a hard time uploading that one TikTok because, you know, it had a little bit of language in it?
Yeah.
Literally today, a thing showed up, and this person was just dropping F-bombs, and they were talking about how they're a person who, you know, sells themselves for, you know, that kind of work. And they were just dropping stuff left and right, and I'm like, how the hell do they get a pass? And I just, you know, have that initial, like, oh, and I get, you know, slapped for it. What the hell?
Like, did it say that, like, oh, this video's going up for, like, restriction or something? Or was it just the
It kept
subtitle
muting the audio. That's what it was doing.
stuff?
And if there's anything I've learned, if you don't have the audio, it's not as funny.
Yeah. Weird.
Yeah, so I'm like, okay, so they get a pass,
I know
but
TikTok
I
has,
don't.
like, gone after some of my posts, like, oh, this is, like, too graphic. And it's like, it's literally just a person in a swimsuit. This isn't graphic. They are fully clothed. It's just a swimsuit. There's nothing showing. And that's just fruit juice. There's nothing else. Yet there's other things that somehow get a pass.
Yeah, it makes no damn
Like,
sense to me,
I've
dude.
literally seen people post stuff that you shouldn't on a website at an open, really. And, you know, it's gotten a bunch of, like, likes and shit. It's like, yeah, they allowed that, but no, someone in a swimsuit. It's too scandalous. It's too much for
the
TikTok's 4 eyes.
scandal.
Mm-hmm.
I hate that my phone has to be over here so I can reference things. It's like, gosh dang it. Okay, so it's like a translucent purple. Okay. Maybe I'll go the dark line art. There we go.
Oh, that's also something in this D&D campaign. There will be some modern things, like more modern instruments. There will be guitars. They go off of the same kind of stats as a lute, but they're just guitars.
We're gonna have indoor plumbing, right?
Well, I literally texted that to you, just like, yeah, fantasy world, but some modern things, like indoor plumbing.
Indoor plumbing.
That was literally
gonna
the
be
example
big.
I gave you. Yeah, no, that was literally the example I gave you. Like, yeah, some modern things like plumbing.
What's nice too, this vector brush will go off of other vector layers as well. So I don't have to worry about, like, that. That's awesome. I love that.
Nice.
Oh, coloring this might be that might be a little rough. Maybe not. Maybe not. We'll see. Because I think I'm going to have to do like a layer here. Oh, I can't have both at the same time though, can I? Okay. Well, I can just, I guess, draw it in.
You guys are so quiet.
That's
Yeah.
because we're focused in.
Mm-hmm.
We're laser focused. Life
Laser
is like
focused.
a
I am
hurricane here in
here
Duckburg.
in Duckburg.
What's the setting of the D&D campaign again?
Basically like that AU that we were doing.
Right.
Fantasy, but with some modern aspects, like guitars can just be guitars like this. I like this design of guitar because I don't like how some acoustic guitars look. Mostly the one that's in the program of the model stuff. So just like pretend that's a regular ass guitar that's fancy or whatever.
You put a hole in it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So like yeah, there's stuff like that. Guitars have like the same like whatever number stuff that lutes have. I just don't like lutes. They're like guitars, but also very much not.
I mean, there are actual guitars in D&D, so
Not anywhere on D&D Beyond.
that's because D&D Beyond's stupid.
Yeah. No, literally the only thing, like, I was using it to help with the creating the NPC sheet for him, and the only subclass available for bards is College of Lore. It does not give you any other options if you don't have anything else. Like, they have
Yeah.
one subclass, so that is it, and it's like, that is so stupid.
And that's because
And like the
D&D Beyond
entertainer
is
background also, it's lists entertaining background under player's handbook with like other stuff, but you can't actually choose entertainer background without buying an extra book, despite it being
Yeah,
listed under player's handbook.
that's because D&D Beyond is run by Wizards of the Coast, and Wizards of the Coast likes money.
Yeah, and I get that, but it's also like this is like the base stuff that it should have.
You know, They don't care.
Yeah, it's stupid. Plus, it's like, I do have the books. I just don't have it through you guys, but I own the player's handbook for the, like, 2014 edition. Like, I have books, I have things. I'm sure
Oh, I
there's
forgot
probably
she's
a code or
books.
something inside the book that's like, that gives you access to, like, the internet one, maybe. Maybe, I don't know. All I know is that guitar strings go burr. More laser focusing in.
I mean, I'm pretty close to finishing this here, so.
Nice. Alright, there we go. Now there's a hole in the guitar, so it looks less like an electric guitar.
Let's see, she had a bunch of little, like, fun little floating lights around her, so I guess I'll do some of that. If I threw in the moon, would that be too much? Maybe.
The moon.
Really?
Yes.
I can't wait to run this campaign. It's gonna be so much fun.
Yeah, it's probably just the angle of the face and maybe the hair a little bit. I kind of hate it, but I have to live with it, and we're gonna live with it, so it's fine.
Okie dokie.
Alright, I'm gonna export that time lapse.
You did a whole picture this whole time, and I'm still on the sketch.
Damn, it sounds like you've been getting distracted.
No, I have been sketching this entire time.
She's being thorough. And putting way too much detail into a sketch.
Okay, here's the thing. With my other ones that I did the same pencil line art with them. So I'm basically also doing the line art at the same time right now. So technically I'm okay. I do just need to like clean some of this up a bit.
Jesus, why'd you make his hair so complicated?
Because it's swirly and blue, okay?
You're gonna hate yourself when you do his tattoos, because you already did one complicated thing.
Yeah.
Such is life. Such is life.
I mean, I'm literally putting off that arm. That arm and that bit of his chest is I'm putting that off so much.
Oh my god, I was trying to play modded Minecraft and it just crashed.
Oof.
Time to kill Cursed Forge.
Okay, I just updated my title since we're done with Apothecary Diary stuff, so there's that.
Nice.
I discovered that Kaida May has a little reference sheet for their VTubers, so maybe I will do that. That sounds nice. I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break, so I'm gonna put the stream into intermission till I come back. I'll probably make my little pose while I do that too, so we'll get that going.
Okay.
Be back in a jiff.
Okay, I think I might dip because I want to watch TV.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, how silly. that when I'm done talking with him, I just see you running around with a flaming sword.
Someone give me fire!
Also, I love how you're following her around like a little toddler that's like, oh, fun to play.
Someone give me.
Jeez.
So usually there's like a little training dummy around.
Why? You got one following you. Really? Not even anything at that one? Damn! My potential is wasted! Don't you fucking dare! Right. Wow, my butt looks really good in this outfit. That's a good butt.
So we need to
That
take
is a good
turns of whose companion is sleeping with us.
Okay. That works. That's a good butt.
What the
That's a nice
fuck?
butt. That's a nice butt. Oh, okay. I get it. Okay.
The butts.
Your butt looks good too.
Or the elf
Did
gets
you wanna-
it.
No!
The elf
No! Damn, ruthless over there. Yeah, I forgot.
Sorry!
Ah!
I'm sorry!
My baby swallowed me whole!
I'm sorry!
Babies are not supposed to do that to their mommies! I can't tell me mommy when I'm stuck! I'd go with the top one because I think she's a little like, I'm gonna die soon, so don't say it. But I don't know.
I love you too.
Oh, right, it's that one! Right, never mind, you made the right choice, good job!
I've been dying to say that.
Oh, Merry Christmas!
I love you, thank you, Paper! That's great!
Oh my god, Miku's there! Even my dream guardian is in on it! Fucking Hatsune Miku.
Oh my god!
Hey.
Sorry! I'm sorry!
My baby swallowed me whole!
I'm sorry!
Babies are not supposed to do that to their mommies! I can't tell me mommy when I'm stuck! Jesus. Discord, WTF. There it is. Do we see this bullshit? Look at this! Look at this! That's your dream guardian. That's something else, man. That's beautiful. We love this. We love this so much. That's getting clipped.
He's
Holy
a
crap.
dwarf too, so he's really fucking short.
I can see clearly now. God damn, I look hot as fuck.
Yeah, we
Look
can
at
really.
me, I look fucking badass.
Yeah, I can really tell your features in the dark.
Bulb, 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 bulb.
Alright, coming back in. I'll keep this stuff up while I'm making the pose for Kaida. I think it's one of those, you're gonna draw fan art of me, well I'll draw fan art of you! Start an art fight early. Oh, that reminds me, I need to actually prep for art fight. I have two characters that could work well, and technically a design that could also work, but I need to, they have it pinned on their blue sky, so that's good.
I feel like its design's missing something, but I don't know what to really do.
Do I go with the little sister model or do I go for the older model? I don't know. They have quite the ref sheet, I will say that.
Nice.
Ooh, maybe if I could do a... I mean, they got cool dragon hands, so there's that. Oh, their stuff was just so good. I don't know if I could do that many justice. We'll try, but no promises. Oh, I need to start my music. What am I doing? I was like, it's weirdly quiet, and now we're good.
I do just like how I do my lines.
Maybe I will
So
just use the
nice.
standard one. That should probably work fine.
I just love how his face turned out. He looks so nice. Ah!
Okay, I think I like that pose. No, I just need to go and open up my drive and get that downloaded. I don't know if I'll finish it tonight, but I can definitely at least start it. It's been a while since I've been inspired to like draw, and I think this is like a great way to go at it.
Nice. My hand hurts and is cramping.
Oof.
And I still don't have his tattoo on. I am procrastinating and just fixing up some lines.
Let's see, they had big dragon hands, so I have to make the hands bigger. Oh, come on, let me zoom in. Oh, fantastic, thank you. They're probably about maybe 50% bigger. What's fun too, it's like super cartoony, so I have a good amount of leeway here. Which is nice.
Nice. Guitar strings are tricky.
I think for me, it also helps, like, if I'm excited to do something and I'm just... Ah, this is so fun!
Nice.
And what's interesting, too, they use the comic for gradient shading stuff, so maybe I'll try that, too. Could be a
Nice.
nice little, could be a nice little challenge to attempt to emulate the style. Her hair is also super fluffy and all over the place, and I love it.
Nice. Okay, I think I am finally ready to tackle his tattoo.
There you go. Dude, I get. Oh my god. You know, this is what was bumming me out earlier. I couldn't be as flowy as I wanted. could probably move all this down a bit so I can fit more of that hair in. It's always interesting too when I see other people's model designs. And mine's surprisingly fairly simple, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's not a ton of elements to it. And I don't know if that helps or hinders, you know?
Mm-hmm. Alright, there we go. Got his tattoo done. Woohoo.
There you go.
Just keep his glasses on another layer so they're toggleable. Basically toggleable.
You know another person I've been wanting to draw fan art of that from the little streaming group? I've been wanting to do Prometheus. I don't know what it is, but I just really like their model. I think it's fun. And it's probably because I'm a sucker for Greek mythology.
That you are.
I'll have to figure out how to get a good ref. I probably could just go and grab one of their Burning Den things from YouTube. Speaking of which, I think I fucked up the one that I did with her. I think at first I thought we were like just joking around about a sponsor. I think she had an actual sponsor and I think I fucked it up. So I think that's why mine never got uploaded to YouTube. It was one of those, maybe warn me that you have something so I keep my mouth shut, you know? Maybe that's what happened, or maybe they just didn't want to do mine. Who knows? I always thought that was kind of funky.
Oh, it's getting windy.
Oh, is it getting windy outside? Or yeah, we're getting those weird storms of like, oh hey.
Spring storm season.
Yep.
Cold and warm at the same time, and the wind doesn't know what the fuck to do.
Yep.
Also, damn, these shoes are fucking gorgeous. I did good on these shoes. I can hear the pen clickies.
Hear the what?
The pen clickies through your side.
Oh, you hear my pen going? Gotcha.
Oh my gosh, there's so much. Just doing the lines. The line stuff is good. It's good. I like it. It's a break time for me.
Yeah, my hand's starting to hate me right now, but it's like, no, I gotta at least get the line work done before I quit.
Mm-hmm. I can't wait until Friday, because then the new Sleep Token album's completely out.
Oh, there you go.
That's kind of amazing. I'm very excited for it. Very excited.
So at your next D&D night, are you gonna bring up the new campaign to the peoples?
I might, or I might wait a bit longer so I have more time for prepping things.
Alrighty.
Yep, we'll see.
Hey, if you're... What are you doing right now?
Taking a break. I'll
Are
do things on my phone.
Do you... Well, don't do it if you don't want to, but you think maybe you could go take a quick peek at my new drafts? Tell me what you think.
I'll do it sometime. I'm not feeling like a reading mood right now, unfortunately. I don't think I'd be absorbing much.
Got it.
Sorry.
Oh, you know that little, like, bald sprite of me that Kaitame made?
Mm-hmm.
I showed that to Crow. She was laughing so hard. It was great.
Nice.
I always feel weird when I bring up stream stuff at work, I'm not gonna lie, because her face, she's just like, oh, yeah. And I'm like, but then she gets into chat, and it's like she's a whole other person, and it's like, right, either it's because we're at work, or in person, it's just weird.
Yeah.
It was kind of funny, too, like, she's like, well, I can work from home with that crappy laptop that I have, and I'm like, ah. She's like, right, you guys are stuck here because you're not salaried like I am. And I'm like, yeah.
Mm.
That's what it is. Okay, I think I'm gonna clean up the line work, and then I think I'm gonna call it there.
Okay.
It has been a lovely evening, but my hand or my wrist does not like me like right now.
Mm.
So we'll get that going. Okay, we're gonna call it there. Okay.
Okay.
30 minutes until Genshin upset date, so I suppose I should probably chill for a little bit.
Mm.
Suppose we should find someone to raid for the evening. Let's see. Who do we got? Rowan's doing Scarlet Nexus. They're playing Scarlet Nexus? Ooh. I thought that game was really good. I didn't realize they liked Scarlet Nexus. Or maybe they're just trying it, because it looks like they're in the early... Yeah, they're in, like, the early game. So they must have just started. Because... Oh, wait, no, she's got Shield Guy, so maybe not. Oh. Well, usually they stop at 10, so I think that's a good spot to go. I still haven't finished the mail campaign of Scarlet Nexus, though, so... Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and hop off of Discord, so...
Okay.
Alright, now that that's out of the way, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna raid Rowan Sorbus, because they're playing Scarlet Nexus, and I want to say hi and say that I like it too, and then we'll call it there. So... Thank you, everybody, for joining in today. I really do appreciate it. I hope we had a nice chill time just working on some artwork. I'll post my Apothecary's artwork here shortly after stream ends. So that'll show up on YouTube and TikTok and all those fun places. And yeah, I'll go ahead, hit start raid, roll the credits. And yeah. Any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I'll see you guys later. I don't know if I'm going to do anything else this week. So stay tuned. We'll see what happens. See ya.